Okay, so let's start out by taking a look at the intro to Pride and Joy. As a quick note, these lessons, all the note-for-note video lessons, are going to be in standard tuning as opposed to the actual tuning of the song, which is an E flat, or just tuning every string down a half step. The full performance is in the original tuning, 2.5 step down. But just for ease of use, most people use standard tuning. Guitar players that have floating trim systems and have a hard time getting back down to half step down. So I just decided to do the lessons itself, so you can still learn the song. But if you want to play along with the full performance, you're going to need to tune down a half step. Okay, so this song is kind of like features Stevie's like signature Texas shuffle rhythm. And that's probably one of the most difficult things to get about this song. There's a few things. The song is mostly improvised, so a lot of the little licks in there. The more difficult thing about it is they're very similar. There's just slight differences in them, and they just keep coming one after the other. So it's kind of hard to find yourself sometimes. This stuff is just flying at you constantly. So just take your time with it and break it down. We're trying to do it note for note from the recording, but the real essence of the piece is an improvised piece. So even if you don't nail all the little licks perfectly, when it's more about the feel and the vibe of it. Okay, so let's start talking about this Texas kind of shuffle thing he's got going. The feel that you want to create from that is it's like a triplet feel. If you've ever counted triplets before, like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and the 1 and the 2 are from the downstroke. So you're going to hit like a downstroke, just like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So the 3, we hold the bottom notes last during 1 and 2, and then the 3 is a quick upstroke, and then he kills the notes with both hands. So doing that just real quickly, it'd be like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Try to keep a very loose feel in the wrist, and he just kind of goes back and forth and picks different areas of the strings like that. Just give it kind of a swashbuckling kind of a sound. Nothing's supposed to be perfect here. This is this kind of style is like he's very loose. His playing style is very loose, and so don't worry about it if little notes, open strings pop out, or you hit strings you're not supposed to. It really just adds to the effect of the piece. And when you see him play it, it's different every time. Okay, so let's get into the start of the rhythm. We're going to start with this. Now you can hear that 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That is that Texas shuffle with these two notes. You're going to start with the 3rd fret with your 2nd finger on the 2nd string and slide it up to the 5th fret while also hitting the 1st string. So you have 2 strings going. Then you get that Texas shuffle going. And if you're hitting other strings, don't worry about it. Just have them muted. Okay, just go for the vibe. And then so we got this. That's 3 times. And then shift up here, 7th fret, 1st finger, and then at the 1st string, and then the 2nd finger at the 8th fret on the 2nd string. Do that shuffle feel 4 times there, and while you're doing it, you slightly be pushing that 2nd finger sharp a little bit. So we have. And then back here, 4 times here. And that. And then we come back over to the 3rd string, 2nd fret. There's a whole step bend. So just like that. Bend up, release, pick it, then 3rd string open, 4th string, 2nd fret, then open, and then come back down. Okay, and now we start the Texas shuffle rhythm. And this is going to be kind of like this. All right, so we're off of this E, 0 and 2, 6th string and 5th string, and then hit the 2nd and 3rd strings with the upstroke. Let's get the notes down on the strings first, because we know that it's always going to be this on those 2 strings between each chord. So let's get the actual bass line down first. We're going to start with here, and then it's going to pick 3, and you're going to hammer on the 4. And then we're going to come to the 2nd fret on the 5th string, then the 4th fret, and then the 2nd fret, the 4th string. So we have, now what makes this one hard when we do the hammer, you pick that note, then when you do that hammer, real quick hammer, you do it right with the upstroke. Okay, we got that far. We come back down to the hammer on, and then to the 2nd fret on the 5th string. So all together. And then come over to the A, just a bar across the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th strings, and the open A string, and then upstroke, and then E major. Okay, so we just did that twice, so the whole thing. Okay, and the second time, instead of going to E, we go, come back down with the A again, and we start doing the exact same figure, but 1 string down for each. And the strings that we'll be hitting with an upstroke with the 2nd and 1st, the 1st and 2nd string. So we get. Okay, and then we're going to turn it back around. This is an A6 chord. So it's just basically an A major bar, but make sure you get the 1st string in there. And that takes us back to the E. And the same exact rhythm figure on E. So all that together. Okay, and then we have a quick little lead line to finish it out. We're going to slide from 2nd fret to the 4th fret with your 2nd finger on the 3rd string. And then when you get there, grab the 3rd fret with your 1st finger on the 2nd string. Do that 3 times. And then pick 4 on the 3rd string. Slide it down to 2. Pull off to the open string. So it goes. All right, and then we come over to the 5th string, open, hammer on to the 2nd fret, and then pick it again. And then go 0, 1, 2 on the 4th string. And then 0, 2, 3, 0, 2, 1 on the 5th string. So we have this. So we're at the 1st fret now on the 5th string, and then we're going to go like this. So after you pick that note, you're going to hit the string open and do a quick little hammer-on pull-off from 0, 1, 0 on the 5th string, and then the 6th string, 3rd fret, and then the open 5th string, then back to that 3rd fret. So we got, and then come to your 1st finger at the 2nd fret, 4th string, and then hit the low E. Then we're going to slide into those 2 notes again, but both at the same time. Now we have a double stop. We're going to have a lot of double stops in this piece. Hit that 6 times. We slid in both of those notes at the same time. And after doing that, we pick this note, slid it down to the 2nd fret, pull off to the open string, then pick 2nd fret, 4th string, and then open string again, open E, low 6th string, and then end that with the 1, 0, 1, 2 on the 5th string. And that's going to take us to the verse.